Welcome to round 9 of the Export A Canadian Motocross Championships. Hi, I'm Mark Travers. Well, this is it, the grand finale, the final race day in the 2000 series. And I tell you what, we have got a spectacular day. The Lees have put together an unbelievable track. The racing is going to be fantastic. You should have seen practices for it. The guys are really kicking it up. Big story, 125. Sean Hamblin, the #1 plated rider in the West, will be riding today, but he will be on a Kawasaki. Unbelievable turn of events. There's been some communication problems. We're going to get more from Brian Coster and Pit Buzz. In the 250s, Doug Dubach has secured the #1 plate, but he will be racing today. Other riders of note, John Sebastian Wall will be here, and a couple of other American riders. So they're going to be pressing. Marco Dube, the battles for second place. He is in second place right now. Brad Hagseth and Darcy Lange are very close. Right now, let's go to the overall points in the 250s just to get up to date as we move into round 9.
Sean, could you elaborate on the problems you had with the Blackfoot team?
I really wouldn't want to get into it right now because, I mean, they're an awesome team. They backed me 100%, you know. They brought me down or up from California to race this thing, and, you know, I didn't have much experience or any play as into going to win it. You know, nobody knew who I was, and I did. So, I mean, all I can say is that, you know, I appreciated what they did for me, and that's that, you know.
There you go, Brian. Sean Hamblin on the #1 plate with the #1 W on that two-wheel Pro Action Kawasaki. Paul Kingsley with the 5-second board. Riders are on the line. First 125 moto. And the gate is down from Walton for the chance 10. Brian, who's going to get that whole shot?
Oh, looks like we have a big pile up, Mark. Look at this. Let's see if any of the top guys are in there.
I don't see any.
Oh, there's Holman.
There's Simon Holman's in the mix. Okay, tough start for Holman's. Getting back into the, oh boy, he's tangled up. Okay, looks like Thorndog. No, Tyndall's got the lead right now.
Oh, Thorny's going to put that power down to get him back, I'm sure of it.
Okay, so setting up right now. There was a crash, another crash, Brian. Here it is off the start. It looks like...
That's the front runners.
That looks like Thomas might be down. I think Fisher's in the mix there as well.
Wow, that'll be detrimental to him.
Okay, so we're back. There's Thomas back in the race. Okay, so he's in the mix. We'll have to find out where Fisher is. Getting back to our leaders, looks like Tyndall still in first place in that KTM. Looks like Thorndog. Oh, and Sean Hamblin on that Kawasaki's in the mix.
Oh, there's Justin Huska. He's got 4th place, and Island's up there too in the top 5.
So we got a couple of East-West contenders out front early, Bri.
We're here with Team Blackfoot Honda rider Doug Dehaan. Doug, what happened there off the gate? You didn't seem to get off there very well at all.
Some guy, he hit the gate beside me. I don't know if that malfunctioned my gate or what, because it caught my frame and threw me over the bars. Like, I didn't get out of the gate and I got thrown over the bars. I landed right on my head.
Are you hurt?
My neck got jammed, that's for sure, so shouldn't be no big deal for the rest of the day, but
hope to see you in the second moto.
Thanks.
Well, that's a tough break for our hometown hero. Dehaan was a definite favorite on this Walton track.
Yeah, no question about it. Look at this, right? Hamlin has passed Thorny, and he is putting a heck of a lot of heat on Tyndall.
Oh, man, I know Hamlin. He doesn't want to follow Tyndall around this track. Look at the lines he's taking. He's outside, inside.
Yeah, but a great start for Tyndall. He is another, oh, he just about swapped over and is off the bike, Fry.
Oh, Tyndall's better get those feet on the pegs, and there he is. He lost the position. He's got to calm down right here if he expects to finish in the top 3.
That's another local favorite. Tyndall on the KTM. He's lost position to Hamlin. Here we are back with Thomas. Oh, he's got Island dialed in. Look at this, Thomas. He is a tough customer.
Wow, that was a true Honda Yamaha drag race out of that corner, but Thomas definitely was carrying more speed, made it stick.
So Thomas with the crash in that second turn, actually the first turn in the whole shot, is battling back, passes Island. Now he's got Huska dialed in.
Look at this, Matt Crown making a move on Proc Navy.
Brock Navy on the inside. Looks like we're back with Island. Oh, Island with a great job. Oh, he's got Stephenson dialed in.
Man, the Bartman's going to have to pick up the pace. He's just coasting around here. These guys are making quick work of him.
Back with a good battle between Tyndall. Oh, and Thomas now takes Tyndall. Is he in second place? No, Tyndall's coming back. Has him on the outside.
Oh, they're going into a real one-line section, and Thomas does it.
Yeah, great line for Thomas. That is a very narrow section of this track, Bri, and you really got to hold your line tight through there. Thomas moving into second place. It looks like Thorny must have moved back into 4th.
We're here with Ron Ashley, Two Wheel Motorsports, Pro Action Kawasaki. Ron, your rider, Sean Hamlin, didn't get the greatest start, but he's already got a huge lead. It looks like West is best.
Yeah, West is proven to be real good today. I mean, we were real happy to have Sean on board this weekend, and he got about a 6th or 7th place start in the first lap. He was out front, so we're real happy. Looking forward to a couple moto wins today.
See you in the winner's circle.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Look at that, Brian. Ashley's pretty excited. He's got 1W, 1E in the 125s right now.
Well, Ron has had some shrewd management ability to get both #1 plates in his camp. Oh, look, Michael Island's down.
Oh, great play for Stephenson. He and Huska pick up a spot.
Wow, Justin needed that.
Back with a battle between a pair of Kawasaki's. Oh, look at that. Mitchell Cook and Brandon Prock-Navy touch.
Looked like Cook tried to brake check him there, and it didn't work for him. Prock-Navy just showed him the shoulder and got right through.
Great move for Prock-Navy. Back with a battle between number 12, Huska. Looks like he's got ground on his tail.
Well, Crown, the veteran sand rider, he's showing that he can put this Walton track to his advantage also on Huska.
Yeah, great start for Crown and Huska. Both looking good here today. Oh, look at this. Island on the inside. He's got Mitchell Cook dialed in. Mitchell Cook. Oh, Mitchell Cook has got the outside. He goes inside.
Look at Cook. He just makes up his own line. He's just keeping it pinned. I can't believe he's taking Island like that.
Boy, he's looked good in this 125 East. No question about it. Here comes Oslansky. Oh, he's got Huska on the inside.
Oh, Huska's got to pick it up. These two were teammates last year, and Oslansky's got a higher number than him.
No question about it. We're back with, we have a report. Hamlin's on his final approach. Coming in. Oh, takes the checker flag in the first 125 moto.
Here's Brian from the tower.
Wow. Thanks, Becky. We've got Sean Hamlin here. Sean, you rode the moto you had to ride. How does it feel to put that Cowie on the podium?
It feels great. You know, I got off to a pretty decent start and started setting my own pace. I got past Jason and a few other guys and started riding my own race and pulled away. I think my biggest lead was like 9 seconds, and I held that for about half the race, and then I started cooling down a little bit, you know, having fun and trying to pick up some different lines for next moto and have fun. And
there you go, first 125 East-West shootout from Walton, Ontario. Sean Hamlin gets the checker flag. Here's your top 20.
oh, I am definitely stoked. This is definitely a dream. You know, I've been off for 3 months. This is my first ride back. You know, my 4th time on the bikes in 3 months, and to come out and just about get the whole shot and then pull past there, it just is unbelievable.
We've got Jason from Blackfoot Motorsport. Jason, a little mixed emotions for you here with Hamlin carrying that #1 plate that should be on that Honda.
Well, we were really happy with the team that we put together here for the Walton round, and unfortunately things didn't come together with Sean, but we wish him best of luck, and we're hoping that Jason can pull off a moto win in the next moto, that's for sure.
This first 250 moto brought to you by Yamaha Parts and Accessories. Bring out your bike's natural ability. Always insist on Yamaha, genuine parts and accessories.
I just have to go out and ride my own race and, you know, hopefully finish in front of them. And I have to do that both motos today, so it's gonna be a tough day, but I think I can do it.
What's your focus for the final round here at Walton?
You know, it's just to go out, get a good start. I'd like to keep ahead of Marco and Brad, and hopefully get a good lead after the first moto and just take it easy in the second.
Get a good start on the start line, be focused, and just do the same thing I did in the last 2 or 3 rounds.
All right, Brian, here we go. Tight battle for second place, as we talked about before this race started. Here we go. Paul Kingsley, 5-second board. First 250 moto here from Walton. He turns her sideways. Here they come, Brian. Who's going to get that whole shot?
Wow, looks like Dube had some focus there, and always seems to be a bit of a pileup in this Walton first turn.
Yeah, no question. A few riders scattering. Looks like most of the front runners got through clean. Looks like that might be Thomas down there. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, he's taking his time, whoever it is. I couldn't catch a number there, Mark.
And there you go, Marco Dube, number 18 out front. So great start for Dube.
Wow, is he showing focus and concentration to pull off that first pole shot of the day in the 250s.
Look at that, Bright. Number 145, Matt Crown's in second place.
Well, I don't think Hagseth's going to stand for that long. He's right on him, and Crown might be a bit tired from that first 125.
Yeah, he had a great 125 first moto. Let's check him as they come out through the woods, see if Dube's still in first place. Looks like he is. Crown and, Hagseth is right on his tail.
Well, you can see the battle shaping up between that four-stroke of Dubach and Jean-Sébastien Roy. There's neck to neck.
Yeah, definitely in the mix. We've been waiting all year for those two to go at it. Here comes Dube. Boy, he's building up a nice, comfortable lead. Crown, Hagseth still in the mix. Here comes Dubach. Oh, he's got Huska dialed in.
Looked like Hagseth got in his way a bit. Dubach had that 4-stroke sideways coming up to the big natural double.
Oh, Brian, there it is. That's what we've been looking for. Look at that, Jean-Sébastien Waugh and Dubach right on his tail.
Oh, this is, we've been waiting. It's never happened, and now there's just one rider separating.
Jean-Sébastien Waugh with a tough start, not necessarily out in front, but we know this guy's fast. He can battle back.
Well, it looks to me like Hagseth's got the 250 dialed in a bit. Doug's not getting around him that easy.
I saw Dehaan in the mix too. Look at, oh my goodness, Marco Dube's down.
Oh, Marco must have lost concentration there. He had the lead, and there's a tire stuck in his back fender.
Oh, tough break for him in the point chase. Hagseth gets by him. Waugh gets by him. It looks like Jean-Sébastien Waugh's on the gas.
Well, Waugh's going to make quick work of anyone he sees in front of him. He's going to try, that's for sure.
No question about it. Hagseth looks like he's got about a 3 or 4 second lead. Oh my, what's this? Dubach is down. He can't get the bike going.
Look at him kicking that big 4-stroke.
All right, well, he gets it back going, Brian. Looks like he's got a problem with the brake burst there. Oh, what a tough break for the fans here. I'm sure they wanted to see Dubach and Waugh go at it.
Well, that's a huge break for Mac Brown. He finds himself in first place. But look at this, Hagseth just takes him on the inside.
Oh, what a great line by Hagseth. This is a tough off-camber here, Brian.
Well, look at Waugh. He's going to want to get Crown also because he doesn't want a gap to form between him and Hagseth.
Very good point, Brian. We'll see what develops here between Waugh and Crown. Hagseth right now in the lead. How about that for the battle for second place?
Well, I just can't believe that Crown's just taking the pressure from Waugh. Waugh's been a top rider in the whole AMA series.
Tom Chandler, mechanic for Brad Hagseth on the Pacific Yamaha. Tom, your rider got a great start. How does this track suit his riding style?
Well, you know, we got here racing the youth class on Thursday and Friday, and you know, he told me he could win after that session. He really likes the track. We're just really glad to have that Pacific Yamaha YZ250 up front, and we just hope he hangs in there.
Great, see you at the finish line.
Thanks, Dan.
Back to you guys.
Well, that Tommy Seamark, he's one cool customer. He's a graduate of the MMI, and he knows these motorcycles inside and out.
Back with that battle between Hagseth and Waugh. Waugh on the inside. Oh, Hagseth's not giving up. Great line for him. Oh, there's no way to hold off JSR, though, Bry.
Oh, man, Hagseth's down on the gas early enough, but he was just on the outside and ran out of track.
Here's number 1, Blair Morgan, coming up on Hagseth. Oh, he's got this one dialed in. Let's see the line coming into this left-hander.
Well, Morgan doubles this section and makes it stick.
Yeah, great pass for Blair Morgan. Boy, he's been riding well in these last few rounds. He's on the gas.
Well, Blair struggled with that hand injury and really nowhere in the points, but he's charging hard here at Walton.
Back with the number 2 bike of Doug Dehaan, the Blackfoot Honda, all alone in the top 10 right now, racing the track, Bry.
Well, look at this. Blair Morgan just rides right around Upton here in that tight off camber.
Yeah, great line for Morgan. No, he's on the gas. Here we are back with Dube. Oh, looks like he's got the Kawasaki rider Katin dialed in.
Well, Katin came up here thinking that the Canadians were slow. He's getting whooped.
He's getting whooped is right. Here we are back with Crown and Morgan. Boy, is Morgan on the gas, Bry. Look at this. Same spot that he had Upton, but Crown holds him off.
Oh, Crown locked up that back brake and kind of made Morgan bobble. I think that just makes Blair more hungry for the pass. And look at this. He makes it stick on Crown.
Oh, great pass from Blair Morgan on the inside. Boy, he has really got that Blackfoot Honda dialed into this track.
Well, Blair's got a lot of experience at Walton, and I think him and his mechanics have had his suspension dialed in perfectly. He knows what to expect here.
Oh, look at this. Jason Thomas just passed Brandon Morgan on the Kawasaki. Morgan gets him back. Thomas doubled. Does he have him on the outside? Oh, great acceleration for Jason Thomas.
Wow, that double doesn't always work, but for a rider of the tenacious mentality of Thomas, he doesn't take no for an answer.
Coming into that Yamaha off camber. Boy, look at that. Thomas has got Crown dialed in. Morgan's in the mix. But look at this. Dube coming up on Brandon Morgan on the outside. Does he have him? No way. Morgan pulls ahead.
Well, I think Dube is just some angry about his fall from grace with the hole shot. And this is a 4-man battle here. Oh, and look at Dube hanging out.
More traction for Dube on that right-hand corner going into the woods. We'll see what happens coming out of the woods. Thomas, looks like Crown still has the lead, but Morgan's in the mix. Oh, Thomas on the inside, nice through Crown.
Wow, Thomas just cuts right through. He can pass inside, outside. It just doesn't matter when he's on a mission.
No question about it. Look at Dube. Looks like he's got Morgan and Crown. Dube, Crown. Oh, Morgan checks off. No, sorry, that was Crown.
Wow, those guys are so close together, landing off that big jump. If they lock handlebars there, Mark, it's game over for both these riders.
Oh, and a tough position to be in a narrow part of the track. You're right. 4 riders all grouped in, battling for position.
Well, Dube just uses supreme body English there and just caresses that Suzuki on a Crown.
So great line for Dube on that off camber. We're back with the number 15 bike of JSR. He's in first place. Well, here comes Dube up on Thomas. Great line for Dube. Oh, he's on the gas. Coming into that right-hander. Thomas on the inside. Oh, great pass for Marco Dube.
Well, I can't believe Dube just took him on the outside there. Thomas had the line of choice.
Yeah, without a doubt he had the line of choice, but Dube is on fire. That kid is just like lightning out there. Here's the 225 bike of Brad Hagseth. He's in second place.
Well, look at this. Dube's making a move on Lamastus here. He's got him on the inside before the big pipe jump, but the KTM just gasses right on the inside.
Oh, great line for both riders. Boy, I tell you what, I have not seen Marco Dube this fast in any race so far this season.
Well, we haven't seen a charge like this since Dubach and JSR came from the back in Overton.
Brian, if I was Brad Hagseth, I'd be peering over my shoulder because Marco Dube is on the charge.
Well, look at this. We've got a battle here. We've got that factory Cannondale with Keith Johnson making a move on Donald Upton.
Looks like he has Upton on the inside going to the corner. Oh, great acceleration from Upton. Yes, he does. Johnson takes Upton.
Well, you know, Mark, anyone on the inside going down that tree line is going to get the pass 9 times out of 10.
Here we go with Thomas and Lamastus. 2-stroke against 4-stroke pair of American riders. Oh, great line for number 928, Jason Thomas.
Well, I think that 4-stroke's got a little advantage in these off cameras, but Thomas isn't showing it here on these flat corners.
Lamastus inside, Thomas outside. Oh, look at that, Jason Thomas, great acceleration.
Well, Thomas does what he has to do to make that pass stick. He doesn't want to let Dube get too far ahead. He wants to keep an eye on the leaders.
No question about it. Here we are back with number 15, Jean-Sébastien Waugh in first place. He is racing the track right now. Ryan, here's that number 81 factory Cannondale and Keith Johnson.
Well, Mark, that's a development motorcycle, and this is a KTM, which is an established 4-stroke company, and they're duking it out.
Well, they are. First time in Canada for the Cannondale. Looks like Keith has really got it dialed in.
Wow, he's showing a smooth line through there. Look at that style. He's just, well, a little bobble there, Mark, but that's a tough corner.
Yeah, tough off camber. Oh my, look at this. Dube's making the charge on Morgan. Does he have him on the outside? Oh my, Marco Dube. No, Morgan is not giving. Oh, Dube was just about off the track.
Well, Dube showed a good recovery there. He almost swapped into those tires. What an athlete.
Yeah, what an athlete is right there. It says Jean-Sébastien Waugh in first place. Oh, it looks like Marco Dube has made the pass on number 1, Blair Morgan. Great acceleration for him. We just can't say enough about this effort today.
Well, Morgan's not the type to give up, but I think Marco's just on fire here. I don't think any of these riders can touch him.
Jason Thomas with a burst of speed, working his way up on that Cannondale. Great line for him.
Look at these inside-outside tactics by Lamastus. Works on Morgan in the late stages of this moto, Mark.
Yeah, he's got Morgan dialed in. I think Morgan's got a bit of a problem there. And there's JSR coming in on his final approach. Yes, he takes the checkered flag in his first 250 moto. But wait, here comes Dube and Hagseth. Oh, photo finish, Brian. Let's have another look at that one.
Well, looks like Dube just kept it pinned into the drop away and nosed out Hagseth.
What a great ride. First place. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good, actually. To be honest, I think I got a little bit lucky. That race was a bit easy because I got a good start. Worked really hard at first half, pull away from these guys, and then just rode smooth through the end. I'm still not even too tired, so it was fun.
So you rode like a madman in that moto. I can't believe how you came back a photo finish with Hagseth. What was going through your mind on that last lap when you were reeling him in?
I just said I'm gonna jump that drop off, until the finish line. I just won't pass him. Get some more points for make the last moto easier.
Well, there you have it. A photo finish. First 250 moto here from Walton. JSR takes a checkered flag. Here's your top 20.
I screwed up that last lap in the back section, and that's where he gained all this time on me. But it's not over yet. We still have one more moto, and my Pacific Yamaha YZ250 was working good. Dunlop tires hooking up real well, and looking forward to the next.
Here we go with the Coors Light Air Show, Transcan style. We're going to start it off with Zeb Dennis, Suzuki rider. Here he comes. Look at this. Oh, starts it off with a Cordova, Bri. What do you think?
Well, it looks like Zeb got a real good extension there. Look at this.
Look at that. What a smooth line. Great air off that natural double there as well. Look at this. Oh, the Saran wrap to finish off his first round.
Man, he pulled that off well.
Here he is with the natural double again. Oh, the double-sided 2-foot can-can. Great move for him. Let's see that one again.
Well, it looks like he got the extension better on the second part of that jump, and Nice safe landing for Zepp.
Smooth line for Zepp. He's a great jumper. Here we go with, oh, the cliffhanger to finish it off.
That is a tricky move for this young rider.
Look at this, Brian. There goes Garwaziak with a little Superman C-crab. Didn't get all of it, though, I don't think.
Well, Garwaziak, yeah, he's sponsored by Suzuki Canada. He's a full-time freestyle rider, Mark.
I don't think he's going to be happy with that first jump. Oh, look at that. A nothing to finish off the first round.
That's a classic move. Oh, and look at the Cordova.
Nice Cordova from Garwaziak. I think he liked that one. He's happy. Here we go with Andy Bell. Oh, Andy Bell with a Superman C-crab. Nice work for him.
Oh, he's proud of that one.
I think he's trying to get that crowd pumped up. Bell on the KTM, too. Oh, look at this. Little wheelie for the crowd. Nice work for him.
One-hander.
Come on, Bell. Let's see what you got, Andy. Come on, stick it. Stick it. Well, I'm not sure about that. He looked like he wanted to surround it, though. But look at those ruts down there. That's a tough landing.
Well, that's a harsh landing. If you overshoot that, you're in trouble.
Oh, there you go with the Indian Air. Let's have another look at that one, Bri. Oh, great extension now on that one.
Oh, that looks like Andy Bell is having fun.
Here goes Bell to finish off the day. What's Bell going to do for us? Oh, the double heel clicker. Great move from Bell.
Lands it perfectly, too.
And there you go. Your Coors Light Air Show, Walton style. We'll be back with the next 125 riders on the line.
We were tied for the points that came down the last moto, and I had to start again. And Doug was riding good, but things like that happened. So I'm pretty happy with third. I'm not too disappointed, but I'm pretty pumped for this race. I mean, I kind of disappointing last weekend, so I'm ready for this race.
Okay, Brian, here we go. Second moto, the 125 East-West shootout. Paul Kingsley with the 5-second board up. Riders are on the line. Throttles are pinned, and the gate is down. Brian, here they go. Who's going to get that whole shot?
Man, it looks like we got a Honda up front there with a Suzuki right next door.
Oh, big pileup out there, Brian. Big, huge pileup. Let's see if we can see any of the riders that are in there. Oh, no, Omens again. How about that?
Wow, he's just a magnet in this first turn.
The riders are coming out of that off-camber into the back straightaway. The melee cleans up. Looks like 928 to Sandman out in front.
Wow, Thomas is just styled off that tabletop. Look at that charge on this first lap. He wants to put some distance between. We've got Tyndall there and Fisher in third.
That's right, Fisher in third. Great start for Derek Fisher. And also another great start for that KTM rider, Chris Tyndall. Excellent start all around. The riders going to the woods section, coming out. Very narrow part of that track there, Brian. Looks like Thomas. Oh, Thomas is down. He knifed it out in the soft stuff.
Wow, Thomas just throws the lead away there. He was too high up in that berm, and the powder just got the better of him. Tyndall rockets into the lead.
Yeah, but you know what? He picked up his bike and got back into the race very quickly, Brian. Didn't lose a lot of spots. Tyndall is out. Here we go. We got an injured rider. I think that's Brandon Prock-Navy.
Wow, tough blow for that young Kawasaki rider. He looks like he's going to be carried off to the ambulance.
All right, tough start. Crashes all around. We've got Tyndall out in front, followed by Fisher. I saw Thomas. He's back in the mix.
Well, he's proven himself to come from behind. And look at this. We've got Hamlin. He's not got the start he had in the first moto.
No, he didn't. He was caught up in that first big pileup, and he's way back in the pack, so we'll see what kind of a charge he's able to mount. Look at this, Derek Fisher. He's got Tyndall on the outside.
Well, Fisher's definitely a higher caliber rider than Tyndall. Tyndall's coming off that injury. Fisher's a hot up-and-comer.
Tim Marks, a mechanic for Derek Fisher on the Team Safety Suzuki. Tim, after that first moto horrendous happening there, he's up there in the lead. What's going on?
Well, we were hoping that the first moto crash doesn't affect his riding. He was really sore before the race. He's riding strong, so hopefully we can hold it together.
Great, thanks. Back to you guys.
And Bannerman trackside. Here comes Thomas on the inside. Oh, he's got Barron dialed in.
Well, Barron's almost hit those tires. That's just like the Morgan Dube pass in the first 250 mark, and Thomas just rockets away.
Good shot of Hamlin still in the mix. He's going to be in the hunt, no question about it.
Well, he's not doubling that section. He's just doing it one at a time. He's trying to sort through some of the slower riders. I know he's going to charge for the front.
Here comes Thomas on Tyndall. Boy, Thomas has made up a lot of ground there, Bri.
Well, yeah, he is. And you can see these front runners are doubling that section. They've got some clear track. They're not so worried about landing on anyone.
Thomas on the inside. Tyndall's going wide, coming into that off-camber. Cloud of dust. Oh, Thomas makes the pass.
Down here in the pits with Frank Thomas, mechanic and father for young Jason Thomas in the Blackfoot Honda. Frank, your boy made quick work at Tyndall in the first moto. You think he can do it again today in the second?
I think he can. I think he can win this moto in about 5 laps. I think he can be in the lead and win the overall.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Back to you guys.
Well, some confidence brewing in the Thomas camp. Look at this. Hamlin's having some problems with that off-camber.
Wow, he's lucky to install that motorcycle there. It looked pretty dicey.
Yeah, no question, boy. Sean Hamblin, when he gets his mindset, can really tear through the pack.
Look at this, we've got Jason Thorne, he's in the mix, he's got Tom Barron in front of him, but Hamblin on the outside takes him.
Sean the Bullet Hamblin passes Airborne Thorne, now he's got Barron dialed in.
Well, Barron's has had an up and down season. He's had some mechanical failures. He's shown some brilliance, but I don't know if he's got what it takes to hold off the likes of Hamblin.
I don't think he does either. Look at that. He goes outside, Hamblin inside. Oh, he doubled and passes Hamblin.
Well, Hamblin here looks like he's keeping the pressure on, even though he didn't double there. Doesn't seem to matter to him. He's got the inside here.
Look at Barron. Oh, great acceleration for Tommy Barron.
Well, Tommy just shut the door on him, and we've got Fisher here just cruising.
Yeah, Fisher out in front. We're back with that threesome. Look at this. Barron's still in the lead. Oh, Hamblin's got him on the inside. No, there's Thorndog.
I got to say, hats off to Barron's here to hold off Hamblin, but there it is. It was inevitable, Mark.
Yeah, great inside line for the #1 bike of Sean Hamblin on the Kawasaki. Great line. He passes Barron's. Here we are back with Tyndall. Oh, Tyndall's off the track. Island makes the pass.
Oh, well, Tyndall's out there in the rhubarb. Island just cruises by with a chuckle.
There you have Derek Fisher getting the last lap flag. He's on his final approach. Thomas in second place. Oh, and look at this. Sean Hamblin has moved into third. Boy, I tell you what, Brian, if he finishes third, he will get the overall. Derek Fisher coming in. He takes the checkered flag in the CycleImprovements.com finish line.
What a great ride. First place. How do you feel?
Well, I was hurt from the first moto. My arm was really killing me, so I just tried to stick it out. I tried to stay clear in the first turn and just tried to ride as smooth as I could. If anybody was going to come up, I didn't want to get any contact or nothing with anybody, and I just tried to get out as far as I could at first part, and then I eased off at the end. So I'm happy to at least get one win in at the end of the season at least.
There you have it. Top 20 finishers, second 125 moto, East-West Showdown. How about Derek Fisher with his first moto win of the season?
I was seeing red at that point. I wanted to win so bad, and I couldn't believe I went down. So I don't even remember where I passed him. I don't think. I was just pretty much going bonsai to try to get to the front. So Sean was coming hard, man. He was making so much time up. I didn't know where he was making it, and I was just glad the race got over when it did.
A lot of guys stepping it up. I know there's a big three-way battle for second place. So I think the heat's going to be turned up today, so I just hope that I can get out there and stay out in front of all them wild men. I love winning. You know, the Gallon Motorsports team, they love winning. And so, you know, I just would love to put a Yamaha out front here again today.
There you have it. Words from a #1 plated rider. The riders are on the line. Last moto of the 2000 series. Paul Kingsley's got that 5-second board up. Riders of the gate is down, Brian. Here they come. Who's going to get that left-hander hole shot?
Oh, looks like Dube's got it in hand.
Looks like a nice clean start out. Longman got caught up in that tire. No riders down right now. Dube with the hole shot out in front. I think that is the number 81 bike. That's the Cannondale in second place, Brian.
Wow, that is Keith Johnson there, but look at the carnage forming here behind the leaders.
Oh, and a whole mitt full of Walton dust. Riders going to have a tough time separating, getting out through there.
Well, there's 47, Ken Clark making a move, but look at Dube just flying here in front of that KTM, and we've got Kawasaki rider in third place, Mark.
So riders are bottling up, coming through that right-hander, coming into the woods. Still not separating out. Quite a few riders still in a bunch up there. I saw Langeman pulling up the rear, coming through. Dube still out in front. There's that Cannondale. You're right, there's that Kawasaki. Thomas, and there's Morgan up in the mix.
Wow, that Kawasaki, that's the bike of Mike Katin. He's got himself a good start here.
Excellent start for Katin. Boy, I tell you what, Keith Johnson is keeping up with Dube. Katin's in the mix. Morgan, Hagseth, boy, these guys are all together out there, right?
Wow, look at Dube, just style over that natural double, elbows up. He's choosing his lines carefully. He's a man with a serious mission here.
That little battle between Morgan and Thomas. Looks like Hagseth right behind there. He can't let those guys get too far ahead there, Bri.
Well, Hagseth, I believe, 6 points back now, so that gives a bit of a cushion for Dube. I think he just has to watch for Hagseth in this moto.
Not a great start for Jean-Sébastien Watt or Dubach. Doesn't look like they're in the top 5. We know what they're like, though. They can battle back.
Oh, they're definitely hard chargers. They've proved it all year, and they don't mind a little contact either, those boys.
Looks like Dube and Johnson have pulled ahead. Katin's got Thomas and Morgan on his heels. Holy mackerel.
Well, look at Morgan setting up Thomas here on the outside with this double, and sure enough, he makes the pass, and he's going to try and charge on Katin.
Looks like Hagseth. We see Dehaan There's Wah, and there's Doug Dubach.
Wow, Mark, there's that battle we've been looking for all year. It didn't happen in the first moto. Let's see what transpires between these two fine riders.
Well, we know both those riders, Dubach and Wah, can really charge, so we'll see what happens. Looks like Thomas on the outside. Does he have Katin? Oh, great line for Jason Thomas. He passes Katin.
Well, I think Katin come up to Canada thinking it was a bit of a cakewalk, and Thomas here is just showing him the way around Walton. We've got Hagseth right there also.
Hagseth on the inside. Does he have Katin down? Yes, he does. Brad Hagseth with a great pass on Katin.
Well, Katin's just fading big time here, and he's got another Honda bike coming right in on him, being Dehaan.
Oh, is he on the hot seat or what? Dehaan has him on the outside. Dehaan goes inside. Katin goes really wide. I think Jean-Sébastien Wah has him as well.
Well, Dehaan had to hit the binders hard so he didn't rear-end Hagseth, and doing so lost a lot of momentum on Katin.
Yeah, but it looks like Jean-Sébastien Wah didn't make the pass. There we've got Morgan in third, Thomas, Hagseth in fifth. We've got Dehaan. We've got Wah, and Wah makes the pass on Katin.
Well, he sure did, Mark, but look at that 118 looming in the background, that big four-stroke. That's always a menace to any of these riders.
Yeah, you can hear that thing thumping through that straightaway. I wonder if Jean-Sébastien Wah can hear it inside of his helmet.
Well, he's focusing on Dehaan here, that's for sure. And oh, he lifts that front wheel in an awkward position, but still, when he gets into that crouch, look out.
Yeah. Let's go trackside with Dan Bannerman.
We're down here in the pits of Ted Monaghan, mechanic for Keith Johnson on the factory Cannondale. It's a historic moment here in Canada, the first time on Canadian soil for the new bike. He's running in second place. How do you think he's going to fare?
I think he's going to do well. I think within the next 3 laps, possibly he could go for the lead. I think he's just pacing with the guy in first right now. He's still pulling seconds on Morgan, who's in third. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to look good so far.
Great, thanks a lot.
Keith Johnson with a nice ride today, second 250 moto. Look at this, Brad Hagseth making a move on Thomas. Does he have him? Oh, he has him in a big way. Pair of American riders there, Brian.
Wow, Hagseth got on the gas early, kind of squared off a bit, and he's proving that he really wants to work hard in that battle with Dube for second overall in the series.
Here goes Jean-Sébastien Wah with a huge tear. He's got Thomas dialed in. There he is in that familiar crouch again, Bri.
Well, I know Thomas's wrist isn't 100%. He's rode 4 motos here today, and it's showing.
We're back with Wah and Hagseth. Wah on the inside on the off camber. Oh, he makes the pass. Checks out to see where Hagseth is. Great acceleration from him.
Well, I don't understand why JSR's looking back there, but look at Dube. He is just on the gas. He's got no seat on that motorcycle, and the side panel's hanging down, Mark.
Unbelievable. What the heck happened to Marco Dube? Here we've got Doug Dubach making a charge. He passes Thomas.
Look at this. We've got the Cannondale with Johnson making the move on Dube. Poor Dube. He's got this title here he's got to defend with no seat.
How the heck is he going to hold on to second place with no seat, Bri? He's going to have to ride the whole moto like that.
Wow, look at this. He's standing up on the motorcycle now. I remember a Ross Pedersen track tip, take the seat off in practice to get standing up. That's not going to work here in the race.
Yeah, definitely not in the second 250 moto here, last race of the season. Look at this, we got Wah, we got Morgan, side by side, arch rivals. Oh, Jean-Sébastien Wah takes Blair Morgan on the inside.
Well, that's a fast straightaway. Wah's been getting all the accolades in the USA, and I think Morgan wants a piece of that action.
No question about it. Here we have Dube. Oh, look at this. He's got JSR on his tail. There's no way he can hold off that fiery Frenchman.
We're down in the pits here with Doug Dehaan, Blackfoot Honda. Doug, what happened there? It looks like you're running pretty strong and you stopped on the side of the track.
Yeah, I got a flat tire and I went to clamp on the front brakes and I crashed, but I tried riding around with it, but it's too hard with the flat front.
Tough break. We'll see you next year.
All right, thanks a lot.
There you go, Bannerman trackside. We're back with Dubach and Hagseth. Dubach on the inside, Hagseth bobbles, good, great acceleration for Brad. Dubach, look at that 4-stroke tear it up, Brian.
Wow, I thought Hagseth had what it takes to hold him off, but Dubach just wouldn't relent there. He just went for it.
Oh, he is on the gas in a big way. Here we go. Morgan now has Dube dialed in. Boy, he's losing a lot of places there, Brian.
Well, these guys inside, outside, and then remember, Dube, no seat. How is he going to hold off a rider with a #1 plate in his motorcycle with no seat?
Well, he's doing an admirable job up to this point, but he is definitely losing ground. We'll see what kind of lines he takes with that no-seated cycle. Morgan looks like he's definitely on the gas. Oh, what is this? The Cannondale's out of the race.
Well, that Cannondale, it's yet to finish a full day of racing, both in the States and in Canada, Mark, and that puts JSR in first place. And there he is. What's going on?
JSR is off the track. It looks like he might have some bike problems. No, I think he's injured, Brian.
Well, look at these. He's getting some help from the Kawasaki guys. We got Ron Lansky there from Blackfoot Honda taking care of him. And I tell you what, it's got to be serious for JSR to pull off.
It looked like he was grabbing the ankle there. Oh, what a tough break for Waugh. He would have had the overall and the clean sweep. Dubach now moving up on Dube. Oh, you got to feel sorry for Dube. How the heck is he going to hold off Dubach with no seat?
Dube came into this weekend. He had to beat Hagseth. He had to beat Lange. He got 2 hole shots. This guy is probably the fastest man on the track. But what's he going to do against Dubach with no seat?
Blair Morgan now out in front. Familiar territory for this rider. Not this year, though. First time he's been in the lead. Oh, no. Here they come. Dube. Now he's got Hagseth to deal with.
This is what it's all come down to. I'd love to know what Dube's mechanic's telling him right now. He's got to be telling him Hagseth is closing in, and he's going to want to hold that position.
Well, look at this. Blair Morgan on his final approach. Let's see if Dube can hold it off. Blair Morgan takes a checkered flag in the CycleImprovements.com finish line, and here comes Dube. He does. He holds off the charge of Hagseth.
What a great ride. How does it feel?
I feel good. It's great to win a moto finally. I've been trying all hard. Had some bad luck earlier this year, and it feels awesome to win a moto finally. And you know, I feel like I'm running, you know, almost to where I was before the injury, and I feel great.
We're here with Marco Dube, finishing 3rd in the second 250 moto. That gives him the #2 plate for this 2000 series. It also gives him the overall for the day. Marco, what an outstanding ride. You overcame a lot of adversity there, my friend, and you hung in there and you battled like a champion.
Yeah, I got an old shot again at the second moto. I'm back with my Suzuki team safety, Bill Spide, Codex suspension, VP fuel, pull very good, ride awesome.
Congratulations on a fine finish, Marco, finishing 2nd in 2000.
Thank you very much.
Doug Dubach, congratulations, man. You've clinched this national championship. You've gained a whole slew of new Canadian fans. I know you wanted to beat Blair out there.
Well, yeah, I did. I actually didn't know he was leading. I thought the Cannondale was still out front. So who knows? You know, it wouldn't have changed the outcome. I was still chasing him. You know, he was the past champ. Now I'm the new champ, and it was a little bit of a, you know, a grudge match down there in that last moto of the year. Hats off to Blair. He rode a great race. You know, I dug down deep, and you know, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I wish I had a couple more laps, but you know, he won the race, and I was 2nd. And congratulations to Blair.
Right on, congratulations. This is our 2000 CMRC Pro 250 champion.
Well, there you have it. Final 250 moto of the season. Blair Morgan with his first win. Dubach 2nd. How about that Dube finishing 3rd with no seat? All right, race fans, the season has come to a close. Here's your top 10 finishers in the 125 West and the 125 East. Moving into the 250 class, here's your top 20. Dubach gets the #1 plate.
Third place finisher for the Export A Canadian Motocross Championships go to Pacific Yamaha's Brad Hagseth.
Way to go, Brad! Good job, buddy. Way to go, Tommy C.
And 2nd overall from CRS Team Safety, regains his #2 plate, Marco Dube. And our new #1 plate from Gallon Motorsport Pro Circuit Yamaha, Mr. Dr. D. Dubach. And for our new #1 plate, we present the grand prize, a new Ford F-150 truck to Doug Dubach. So get in the truck, get in the truck.
It smells good in here.